The miracle inside present. 10 signs a girl likes you 2023. How to know if a girl likes you. In this video we are going to talk about how to tell if a girl likes you. Yes, even she's shy, and the signs you should look out for. In particular, we will explore some important clues that she has a genuine interest in you. When it comes to dating and relationships, I've noticed some guys tend to spend a lot of time and energy wondering if a girl likes them back. I have to admit that some women can be enigmatic. And many times this happens when they don't want to hurt a man's feelings or are simply being polite. Yes, there are also women who just want attention or play gamer, but that's another story. The problem with this is men often misread behaviors that don't necessarily mean someone is into them. Below, you will learn how to tell if a girl likes you. While going through the article, remember this: one sign alone doesn't necessarily mean she likes you. However, if you see all the following signs, or almost all of them, it's very likely that she has a genuine interest in you. How to tell if a girl likes you. Sign 1. She doesn't make excuses. Before meeting his current girlfriend Marta, my friend John dated several women. I remember that for a long period of time, almost 2 years, his dating life seemed to be a disaster. The reality is he met women that just weren't right for him. One day he told me he was dating Olivia, a girl he really liked and thought could be the one. After a few weeks, he told her he felt ready to start a more serious relationship, and she replied she was not sure. The reason behind Olivia's reluctance was she had to take care of her younger brother and didn't have time to be in a more serious relationship. A few weeks later, she ghosted him. When a girl genuinely likes you, you won't hear excuses such as, "I don't have time to be in a relationship because I have to take care of my younger brother, my younger cousin, my uncle, or my grandma." Usually, if a woman starts finding reasons not to see you, it means she's probably not invested in the relationship as much as you are. Also, one of the signs a girl genuinely likes you is she is enthusiastic to see you more often or take things to the next level, if you ask her. Sign 2. If she can't see you the day you suggest, she'll tell you when she's free. When John was dating Olivia, he often felt he had to beg her to see her. When he suggested a day, she simply told him she was busy. And he usually had to ask her, "Okay, so when are you free?" You see, there's a big difference between, "I can't see you today, sorry, hope you're doing well," and, "I can't today as I have an appointment with the doctor at 6 p.m., but I want to see you, are you free tomorrow in the afternoon?" If a woman tells you she can't see you the day you suggested and doesn't make an effort to find another day to see you, she's probably not interested in seeing you again. Or she's playing hard to get, which is not good anyway. If you see she's proactively trying to find a day to see you instead, it's generally a good sign. Sign 3. She doesn't leave you wondering. When my friend John started dating Marta, his current partner, he told me he felt relaxed, things were easy, and she didn't leave him wondering if she liked him back. He asked her out and she said yes. He texted her and she replied in a reasonable amount of time. Sometimes he initiated conversations and at other times she was the one texting him first. They were equally invested in the relationship. As I said before, when a woman is really into you, things feel easy. During a conversation, she will engage with you as much as you engage with her. She will be transparent and slowly share details of her life with you. If you text her, she will actively interact with you. If she doesn't reply immediately because she's busy, she will probably reply within a few hours. Like Marta did with John. You won't feel you have to force things with her. Sign 4. She is genuinely curious about you and remembers a lot of what you told her. When John told me he felt Marta was truly into him, I asked him what made him think that. He replied that, unlike the women he had dated before, Marta was always genuinely interested in what he had to say. And remembered almost everything he told her. If a woman likes you, she will give you her undivided attention during conversations. Also, she will be genuinely curious to know more about you. She'll probably ask you questions to know more about your life and your past. Someone who's into you will tend to remember the details you shared with them. Someone who is not into you instead won't notice the small details. Their brain won't bother to retain information about you. Like all the other clues mentioned in this article, this sign alone doesn't necessarily mean a woman is into you. However, when combined with more clues, it's a great sign. Sign 5. She removes barriers between the two of you. I'm not a huge fan of body language signs, as they can easily be misinterpreted. However, there's a nonverbal clue worth mentioning. If someone sits next to you and then removes any object between the two of you to get physically closer, it's a sign they probably like you, or at least feel comfortable around you. If a woman does this, and she also displays the other signs mentioned in this article, it's very likely that she's into you. It's also true that a woman who's not into you probably won't remove her purse or any other object to be physically closer to you. Sign 6. She does nice things for you. I remember when John and Marta celebrated their first 2 months together. He was enthusiastic. He told me Marta cooked a special dinner for the two of them and also prepared a delicious cocktail. Considering all the other signs John already told me about, it was clear to me that Marta was genuinely into him. When a woman does nice things for you, she probably likes you. This doesn't necessarily mean she has to spend 3 hours to prepare a 4-course dinner. If she consistently does nice small things for you, like driving you to the airport, or buying you a souvenir when she comes back from a trip, she's showing you she cares. Sign 7. She is happy to introduce you to her loved ones. After their first few weeks together, John and Marta began to hang out with their friends too. Marta started to introduce John to her closest friends and John did the same. If someone likes you, they will probably introduce you to their friends sooner or later, and then to their family. You will be a part of their life. It's when someone is not really into you that they won't be interested to introduce you to anyone. Sign 8. One of the most important signs a girl likes you is she doesn't send mixed signals. A girl who seems interested in you one day and ignores you the next is probably not that into you. Obviously, there are always exceptions. However, if you see a consistent pattern of hot and cold behavior, the person you like might not be as invested as you in the relationship. Breadcrumbing is one of the most common behaviors of someone who is not into you, but still needs your attention. The term breadcrumbing refers to the following. When someone appears to engage with you by leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, little tidbits, but never really commits to anything solid or specific, sharing a decent slice of their loaf. We often call this pattern stringing someone along, or keeping options open. An example of breadcrumbing is when someone sends you a text every now and then asking you how things are. And then they disappear for weeks, or even months, as soon as you tell them you want to see them in person. The behavior of a woman who is into you is just the opposite. She will consistently be in contact with you. Sign 9. Pay attention to her behavior on social media. Does she post things you think are or might be related to you? Anything related to an inside joke that you two have? Another thing you should be pay attention to is this. After meeting you and adding you on Facebook or Instagram, did she change her profile picture? Did she started to post pictures of herself? Can you see a change in her behavior after she added you? If she's doing any of these things, she might be trying to get your attention. In fact, these behaviors on social media, especially when combined and frequent, are usually pretty good signs a girl likes you. Sign 10. You just know it. You can look out for all the signs in the world. However, when someone truly likes you, you just sense it, because they consistently show it to you through their actions. When a girl is interested, you don't spend hours in front of the phone waiting for her reply. You don't spend hours with your friends analyzing her behaviors. And you won't find yourself overthinking. When a girl is interested, you don't spend hours in front of the phone waiting for her reply. You don't spend hours with your friends analyzing her behaviors. And you won't find yourself overthinking. When a girl is interested, you don't spend hours in front of the phone waiting for her reply. You don't spend hours with your friends analyzing her behaviors. And you won't find yourself overthinking.